Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button and also subscribe. And also make sure you check out my weekly trade zones. These are what they look like. They are support and resistance levels for the S&P Emini futures. Only $50 for a lifetime subscription. So make sure you check that out, sign up, and they come out every single Sunday evening prior to the market opening. But as always, let's jump right into this video. This video is about trend lines. I'm gonna show you some secrets of how to draw trend lines and tips and tricks to help you really be able to identify a trend if we're in an uptrend, downtrend, and things like that. So let's jump right into it. So here is a chart of the S&P E-mini futures. The way I would start to draw this trend line is I would do a couple things right now. I would first say, hey, we kind of made a high and we're rolling over. Are we on the front side or the back side of this trend line? First thing I'll do is I'll draw the trend line like this, and I will say, hey, just because this is the most relevant place, kind of pulled back to it, right? If I drew from kind of say 1, 2 touches, 3 touches, and then a big flush, and then on the way back we're really not making higher highs, right? And what we're looking for is a potential back retest up here to get short. Now we did not have that here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this trend line, and I'm now going to draw the trend line like this, okay? And we could see break, right? And try and make a new high, look above, and then we have a massive sell-off. And guess what? We're on the other side of the trend line. And look at the pullback back up where we pull back here, kind of to the back of the trend line and fail. Okay, so that's another way to draw the trend line. Now, let's remove this and let's now draw a trend line like this, right? Because one of the things is price is always moving, so we have to always update our trend lines, right? So now we could say, hey, bigger picture, here is a trend line, pull back, touch, pull back, start to bounce. Now, here's secret number one. If you right click, duplicate, okay, and then just go to the high of your prior peak from here like this, right? So now we have a very clean channel, okay? And you will be amazed how well these work. So if we do start to rally back up, we would be looking for this 4,500, maybe even farther on this bigger trend. So always remember, just draw one line, duplicate, and go from there. Now, let's clear the drawings, okay? Another way to draw this same trend line is grab your channel. Here's secret number 2. Just grab a channel, touch it, very first touch, go back up here, and you get the same exact thing from what I just showed you, okay? Now, let's look at how this would work in something like this, okay? So we touch here, and then let's just go right down here, okay, and touch here. So we're in an uptrend, but we could see we never completed that uptrend, right? So there are certain things that you have to start to play around with your trend lines to see what works and what doesn't work, right? Now, if I sit here and draw a trend line like this, okay, I could see where if I zoom in, and this is all I saw, right? We break out, kind of touch here, touch here, touch here. I call these pivots, right? 1, 2, 3 pivots, 2 here, 1 here. And if I drew this, and let's actually remove this and just show you kind of real time what we're looking at, I would say, hey, let me draw a trend line like this. Remember, this is all we see, right? This is all we see. We see a pullback to it, and then maybe it starts to bounce a little bit. I'm going to right click, duplicate this line, and go right up here and then I'm going to extend this to the right and watch what happens, right? If I zoom out or start to kind of zoom, look at this. Price goes right to the high of that trend line and it reverses, okay? So that's another way of drawing trend lines when you're doing trend lines, right? Just look for 3 pivots, 2 down below, 1 up top, or however. So if I was to draw something right now, I would be drawing a trend line exactly like this with our current price action. I would say 1, 2, 3 pivots, right? Extend this to the right. I would then duplicate that, drag this down to this low, and this is what I'd be looking at for something like this. Now let's see how, if this would have worked. Let's go here. Okay, watch this, right? And let's remove this, and let's only look at this price action because this is all we could see, right? If you think about it, all we see is a pivot here, okay, a high, a low, a bounce. Let's duplicate this drawing, okay, bring it down here, and let's extend this to the right like this, and let's see how price reacts. Look at this. Price comes in and then a nice bounce. So you could look to be a buyer at the lower end of this trend line. Now, what happens is price kind of failed eventually, went under, but you could see it acted as what acted as support, acted as resistance, failed, and then we kind of got choppy around here. But if we actually show this, extend this to the right, what does price do? Wow, look at this, right? As it falls, it gets back in the channel, pulls back right to that trend line, and then guess what? Bounce all the way up to the upper trend line and then fails. Now, how far does it fail? That's the $1 million question, right? That's why you have to abide by stops and just use prior highs or lows as your stops. Maybe use Fibonacci's, other things like that. But I'm just trying to show you how how powerful drawing these trend lines could be, right? Because as price comes back, it could retouch it. Now, me personally, I don't like to leave a million lines, keep the charts clean. So I'll just go in and update trend lines all the time. Like I would probably be watching this, okay, duplicate this, pull this all the way up here and look at this, right? Extend it to the right, and then I'd be watching, hey, we're in a big sideways channel, right? 1 pivot, 2 pivot, 3. So we touched, right? If this is all we saw here and we start to roll, we could have drawn this and duplicate to get this down here, right? All we would have done was seen this up here, right click, duplicate this down here, and look at this right there. So that's all we actually saw at the time. And watch what price does. Comes right down to that trend line and bounces. So I hope this video helps with understanding how to draw trend lines, little tips and tricks and all that. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. Hope this helps you in your own trading, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.